Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is Chronic, and we are on the Redstone world, and we don't have a lot of stuff to do today, but we're gonna do the ejector seat, and I also got to talk about a few things, and then I might talk about the channel a little bit. I don't know if I'll get that into that in this video or not, but yeah. So let's get into it. We're gonna make the ejector seat. Not gonna make this one. We're gonna make this one. Put it up there. So we got to clear out some stuff in the head. But first, let me go over here to this. You can see there's not much been done on this guy. It looks the same as last time because it is the same, all except for these two things. And I also did a couple things in here, like you can get in pretty easily right there. But I haven't figured out a way to get out that easily, so I've been trying to work on that. Because you can get in without a ladder, but you can't get out without breaking a block. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Might have just a button that'll just spawn you right outside. Okay, so I want to talk about these signs. So these signs right here. This is the Mech Suit Mark II idea board. This has all the ideas that I come up with that I'll put on there, and all the things that we've put into that suit are on here. So let's go over this. We got the lightning cannon in the right arm, which is that one, the yellow one right there. The lightning cannons in the right arm, TNT cannons in the left arm. There's the ejector seat, there's shoulder cannons and flares. And there is the central command, which is in the chest, which right now is just a big room. We're gonna have that in these ones, and then there's the elevators that are in the legs and the jetpack on the back. And this one's a new one that I came up with, which we're gonna really try to strive to do when we get this all done. Is instead of making a boring lightning cannon, TNT cannon, not having any more weapons, we're going to have changeable weapon arms. What that means is we're going to have a button in the central command place. It's going to be the chest or the head. And a button, you can switch the weapon. There is a fire truck and a police car outside going down the road right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but that's wow, that's loud. Okay. But we're going to have that where you press a button and then it'll like switch like the exterior or maybe just the interior of the weapon arm, and you'll be able to do like either be able to have two TNT cannons, two lightning cannons, a mixture of them, so you can like switch the lightning cannon, switch places with a TNT one, or we'll add even more weapons. I'm thinking about like 5 different weapons for each arm. Then we just switch through them. I think that would be really, really cool. But that's going to be a long ways down the road, and it's going to be really hard to do, and I'm probably going to have to do most of it, like 90% of it, off camera, and just show you the final product and talk about how I did it a little bit. I think that's gonna be how we're gonna do that. But as always, if you guys got any questions about that, just please leave them down below. I'll try to get to you either in a video or in the comment section. Okay, so that is an idea I came up with that I think is gonna be really cool. We're gonna be testing a couple of these ideas outside of the suit like we always do. And I think we're going to do the arm thing next episode or the next episode after that. We're going to test out just a small scale arm and see how hard it is to configure it to change every couple seconds. Or not every couple seconds, every time you flip a switch. So that'll be cool. I don't know if I want to set it up. I kind of want to set it up to cycle through, because that will require less. It will only require one button to cycle through the weapons. Or if I want to have like it teleports you to a room where you just click the button and then it sets the arm to that weapon. I think that'd be kind of cool, but the cycle one would be the easiest to do, I think. And then we got this one, the Mech Suit Mark II sub idea board. So I scanned all the comments from every single Redstone Creations video, and most of them were either I can't really implement, or their ideas for something else, or there were ones that we already did, like the flares and stuff was actually from a subscriber. So the only one I got up right now is from the last video, and he's also did it on another video quite a while back, and that is a nipple cannon. Yeah, I said that right. It's from Cake Eater, and I put it in here, everything that he wrote down. He said it will fire diagonal lasers into a big ball, then explode into a smaller ball, a lot of smaller balls, and then those will explode. Now that will be very, very, very hard to do, but I'm going to try to do it. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'll put them up here on the board as I read them. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them down below, and we'll get to them. Just keep in mind of what we have here. So if your suggestion is already here, then you can go ahead and put it down if you want to. If you have any more ideas to add to these, but try to come up with something really original like the nipple cannon, and maybe like a foot cannon or just something like that, something crazy. Maybe like his arm can turn all the way back around and his feet can. That'd be freaky. You might want to suggest that, but that'd be really freaky. So I just wanted to talk about those real quick, and let's get into the actual building of this thing. Sorry, I've been a little sick lately and still haven't really recovered all the way, but feeling a lot better. Can we turn clouds off? I hate clouds. Turn those freaking things off. They're dumb. Okay, here we go. We're getting, oh, holy crap. I have the FPS showing on my screen, and it just jumped to 890 frames per second right then. That was freaky. It's staying around like 500-600, but it just jumped up to 890. That's the most I've ever seen on any game. It's crazy. Okay, so why are we over here? I don't know. I meant to go over here. Okay, so we're gonna put that up there. So we're gonna need space for the. It's gonna be has to be here. Here's the seat where we sit at. So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down. It has to be 4 blocks down from the seat, and 3 blocks out on each side to be able to keep all this. So that's how much room we're gonna need. I don't know if we have that much. We might have to do a little finagling and move stuff around a little bit. I hope we have that much room. I don't think we do. I think we only have like 2 blocks. So here's a seat that we want to eject from. So let's take all this, and if you remember way back when, I'm glad we're not going to be using TNT for this, because way back when I first built this, I blew it up. If you remember, we tested it out and it blew up the head. And so I'm glad we're not going to be messing with TNT for this. Okay. So I'm pretty sure these are all the just for TNT. So I think if we take these out, everything should work still. Okay, let's not go down there. Let's go down. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay, so there is a couple blocks above this. This, if you don't know what this is for, this is the thing that runs the arms. This is the mechanism that lets you place down the torches and then shoot from the arms. This goes to that arm. This goes to that arm, and these go to the shoulders. If you've never saw that before, that's what that does. So we got some space down there. Not much, but we got it. Okay, we can get rid of the water, can't we? Yeah, we can get rid of that water. Okay. Just making sure I'm still recording. Okay, set block, redstone block, we don't need that. Okay, and then, let's see, were these both andesite? One was andesite, okay. So it has a gap right like that. Yeah, okay. So let's take out as much blocks as we can. Keep the central, the seat here. We don't need these on the sides. Keep the seat here, and I'm going to take out as much blocks as we can. Okay, we're inside the thing now. That's good. Okay. Now this part. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Dang it. Okay. I don't know why that's... Oh, we can take this out. Nope, we can't. We can just take those out, and that's about as far as that goes. And there's a bird outside my window, and he is annoying. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he's annoying, and I don't like him. He should go away. Okay, so we cleared out some space. I wonder how condensed we can make this. That is going to be the test today. See how condensed we can make this. I was worried that this wasn't going to be that long of an episode, but as I'm looking at the time right now, it's already been about 9 minutes. And so we only got like 10 minutes left to build this entire thing. And seeing as how much moving around I'm going to have to do, I might have to speed this up a little bit. Okay, so let's get in the mechanism first. just so we got everything in there. So we're going to need these, just get everything that we'll need. Got that, got that. Got that. There is no comparators. Or there's no comparators. There's that. I don't need wool. I think that's everything. Ooh, there's a torch. And a button. I think that's all we're going to need. And then we're going to come back for the commands and everything. Let's do this. Okay. So. Oh, and then we got to change this to see where we want that to set the redstone. Oh man, I had a burp. That's what it felt like, but guess not. Don't know why I said that. Okay, so we want to take this out. So we need to take that out. So what we can do is we make like this seat, like go like this, and then like have this stuff behind it just kind of like rolling down like this. If you get what I'm talking about, this will be like half slabs, but it'll be like rolling down, so you never have to go back there and you don't see this stuff. Okay, so this is going to be that. Okay, so it takes that away. Oh, did I want it that low though? I don't know if that will work that low. Okay, this needs to be extended all the time, because when we take that out, it's supposed to take that block away, and then this one pushes that block up immediately after. Okay, so we need the block of redstone to be placed. Let's just see where that places it. Places it right there. Can we work with that, or do we want to move it? Okay, if we place it back here, I think it'll work best. Right here. Because I wonder if you put that on there, will that shut that off? No, dang it. That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect if it would have done that. But it doesn't. It doesn't do that. Okay, so plan B. Plan B is that might be the perfect spot, because we can do that and have that go over to here when it gets placed. See? So then it's pushes the our block's gone. Okay, so do that, pulls the block out. Okay, so then since it pulled the block out, so we can keep that. We can keep that. Definitely keep that. Then we can have this go. We don't need that block. Do we need that one? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we can keep that going around that way. Keep this going around this way. And then maybe just down like this, because we want it to go to power this. So, nope. That didn't work. Okay. So it has to be, they need to be a longer delay. Okay, here. Okay, here. Let's just test this out. Press that. Pulls that back, pushes that up. Okay? And take that. Oh, okay. This is the one that has to be longer. This one has to be shorter. So let's see if that does it. See, it works on the back, but it doesn't work on the forward. Okay. And we don't want it to take these blocks with it, so we need to Go to the side like that. Okay. Okay. So we're going to have to do some figuring out here. Okay, guys. I have no idea how long this episode is. I have no idea how much I cut out, how much I edited it. But we are not close to getting it. I mean, we're close to getting it. We got the basic part done, but we need to do the cloning part. And here's what we have so far. Okay, so I got this to work. So I just put 2 blocks in there. These are just random blocks just to see how it works. So it takes that one away, takes that one away, puts it back the exact same speed. Okay, see if it works with the slime block. That block just disappeared. Did I take both blocks? No. It placed it down there. What the heck just happened? Okay, let's do it. Watch it again. Oh, it took the block down with it. Oh, man, I thought I had it. After like 30 minutes of working with this dang thing, I remember that one had the gap between it. And I put in the gap. So I just took that one down a little bit lower. It almost runs right into this. We barely have enough room for it. But now it works. Watch this. Watch this. Ready? Push this button. Boom! Launches up to about this command block. So we just need to put one more in there. And bam! We are done. We are done. Oh, man. I thought this was going to be a really short episode. Because I'm like, we're just going to do this one little thing. And, of course, it always takes the longest when you're doing one little freaking thing. Okay. So, now we need to put the cloning mechanism in, which is command blocks, which means I'm going to clear my inventory. Going to grab these command blocks with control. We might have to change some of the commands in them, but that's okay. No big deal. No harm done. Man, this thing was a pain in the butt. Huge pain in the butt. Okay, I think we are good. I think we're good. Gotta go back up here and let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so here's how it goes right now. Okay, we need a way to, once you do that, it'll turn it. Oh, they can't pick up command blocks either. Here's what we can do. We need to do F3. Which one is it? It is this way. So -1. Just -1. That's all we need. We need to set block -1 to air. That should do it. That should do it. Yes. Wait, what happened? What just happened? Oh, man. Okay. Now we need this to go right there. Okay, now we just screwed up the pulse. Needed to send that, because look, it's pulsating too much. Way too much. So we need this block to go over to this side right here. Let's put it right there. Oh, I just took away that command block, dang it. Okay, so we need that. Because that way, when it takes it away, it can go into here, which will go, that was -1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, -4. -4. Air. Yeah, it should work. Ah, dang it, I'll be right back. Okay. So, after about 45 minutes working on this thing, so many trials, I figured out that my volume was down, and I had no sound. So, I turned on the sounds, and guess what? Now it works. Well, that, and I fixed a few things here and there. So, look at this. Boom. Watch this. Watch this. Works just like it did before. Yeah. Great. Now we got to do the clone. So I want to clone those 2 blocks. So we know that's over 1 from here. Where do we put these? Where do we put the blocks so we can clone it? Because we really need to just clone it, which is, I think, this one. Clone. And when does it get cloned? It gets cloned way after. When do we need it to get cloned? Right there. Okay. So this one might take a while to figure out. Okay, guys. Wow. I think I finally got it working. Look at this thing. It's brilliant. Okay. So, I have absolutely no clue how long this episode is. I have absolutely no clue how much of it was edited. But I worked on this like crazy it's been over an hour. And I finally got it. So the hard part of it wasn't actually building the mechanism. It's just finding the space to put all the freaking redstone. Because there's like no space in here. So what I ended up doing was, you got this space in here. I'm just going to show you everything because I have no idea what I'm going to cut out. Because it's about 50 minutes of footage. So I got everything in here pretty much. There's a couple blocks missing because a couple mishaps happened. And it deleted some blocks that are not supposed to be deleted, so that's great. But we got all this. So the things down there, it's blocked down. There's block space in between that. This will bring it back, which immediately has triggered that command block right there. Places the redstone right there, which does all this, which does all this, which does all this. This resets this. When it places the redstone down, it deletes it, pushes that up, pushes that out. All that stuff. Then when you get up here, another set of the piston things come up, and they're in here, right here. Here's the other piston. So it places the redstone block right here. Very dangerous because all of this stuff has nothing to do with this ejector seat, this redstone, but this redstone does. So it places that there. This deletes that redstone block, which then goes down here, which clones that after a couple seconds. It will clone that to up there, which then comes down here, which will delete that from up there, and boom, there we go. Everything's done. Whew, man, this took so long. Okay, so let's try it out. This better work. Okay. Boom, look at that. Brilliant. Now it does do a double jump, and that's, I can't, because if I put it on a little bit shorter time, it doesn't even spawn at all. So that's as good as I can get it. I might do some tweaking off camera, but that's about as good as I can get it. So that's about as good as I can get it. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. That almost goes like 9 blocks tall. You can land right here. How many blocks is that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's just 8. That's 8, like I said it was. Let's see. Does it go 9? Can I? It feels like I could do 9. Let me see. Can I do 9? No. What about 8.5? 8.5 maybe? Slab. Where's the slabs at? Slab. Doesn't matter what slab. I just need a slab. Yes! 8.5. Nice. So it goes even taller than the other one. Awesome. Well, guys, I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. This was very, very tiring process, and I will see you guys next time.